Greetings, this is your brother in the kingdom, Emmanuel Destiny, and welcome to yet another valuable video. If you just clicked on this, I promise you this is not a clickbait video. This is valuable information, and by the end of this video, if you don't find the information that I mentioned, that I've taught valuable, please kindly dislike. But if you find it valuable and it has changed your trading life, please kindly give me a subscribe, because this is what we deal with on a daily basis, where we teach about NASDAQ. So I just want to take you through what we'll be covering even before I can get to the screen. So the main thing, we're going to be teaching about how to identify market structure. When we speak about market structure, we're speaking about the market faces, the market movement, the market creating higher highs and higher lows, all of that. Then we want to move on to identifying or how to really draw market structure. A lot of people struggle to say, how do I really put that rectangular bar? What is the easiest way that I can identify structure? The next thing, we want to make you trade structure, trade pure price action. Okay, then I will be showing you as well a moving average that when I started trading NASDAQ, it was helping me a lot to have a lot of confidence in trading this market. So I'm going to be sharing that. It really helped me a lot to be where I am. Okay, secondly, or the last point, we want to show you high probability setups, examples that you may come across that you can trade as you're trading NASDAQ. So I just hope that this video blesses you. So we're just going to be sliding over to the screen right now, and I'll just be showing what I'm talking about. Okay, family, so I am on a 1 hour time frame over here, and the first thing that we want to do is to identify structure. How do we identify structure? I'm going to be showing you the easiest way on how to really identify this. I like to go on the 1 hour time frame because it's kind of like an intraday time frame for me. It ushers me into the intraday time frames. I'm not much of a swing trader, so this video is based on how I trade, okay, and how I have traded NASDAQ. That has made it very easy for even a beginner to understand. So the best way I like to do this is to take the highest point. So we can definitely see in this range, this is the highest point. Secondly, I like to take the lowest point, can definitely see that's the lowest point, and it creates that whole room of support and resistance. But if you cannot really identify it with candlesticks, let me just go back and delete that. If you cannot identify it with candlesticks, one of the easiest ways is to use a line chart, because it demonstrates, it gives you the highs and lows as evident as even a child can see. So we can definitely see at that point, we can see that high, the market has highlighted. We can also see that lowest point. So that gives me that whole room. I like to explain support and resistance or structure like this, that imagine yourself in a room. If you throw the tennis ball up, it will be resisted by the floor. If you throw it down, it's going to be supported by the floor. And that's how the market operates. It creates these rooms where it trades in until it breaks that, and obviously creates a new high or new low. In this case, we're just trading in it. Then one thing you want to do again is to just go back to the candlestick chart, and you can see that it's highlighted for you accurately on how we can just place that support and resistance. And now, just to understand a bit of structure and what is market structure. So we've dealt with the first point on how to really identify structure. Now we also want to see on how to really, what is actually market structure. So when we talk about market structure, we're talking about market faces, as I was saying, to say we're talking about a point of resistance there. We're talking about when the market is in a downtrend. So the first thing that I would like to say is you want to identify, to say if you're in a trend, let me just get something here. You must identify the trend. Even here, you identify the trend. So let's deal with this bearish trend and its structure. Okay. So we can see the market has given us this higher high, lower low, because now we're in a downtrend. And the second high that forms, we name it a lower high. The third one, we name it a lower low. So we get the market creating lower lows, lower highs, lower highs, and obviously another lower high right here. So that's how we actually can call out market structure. And then when a market is in a bullish trend, we can definitely say this is a lower low, higher high, this is a higher high, this is a higher low because it's a second low, but it's higher than the first low. So we refer to it as a higher low, refer to that as a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Obviously, that's a higher high, higher low, and we got that higher high that the market has created. Okay. There are tons of videos where I've taught about this, so that's why I'm cruising through it. But if you want to watch more in depth, where I just actually get to write it higher high and higher low, the videos are available. So once you've identified that market structure, to say you've identified, or you know how to say, okay, the market is in a downtrend and this is what it's giving me. Then the next thing is you want to identify, or you want to rather want to trade that structure. That's the most easiest way, and the most example that I give, or the most advice that I give to many people is, if you want to increase your accuracy, trade with the trend. Because the main thing in Forex, or the main concept, is you want to buy low and sell high. So trading structure will make you identify moments in the market that has got highs, and will identify moments in the market that has got lows. So that's the very same thing in a downtrend, that it will make you identify that if you are trading, you want to trade highs, that means that you want to wait for the market to break a structure in order for it to give you that high whereby you are able to sell. And that's what we want to do. But we are not identifying that on a 1 hour. We want to identify that on a 15 minutes, because that's where it kind of does it a little bit much clearer. So it's more clearer, it's more intraday. So you're getting moves that take place now. You have a tighter stop loss that won't blow your account. So many people, as they're starting up, they want to be trading longer time frames, and this is actually taking a toll on their account, because Nasdaq, pip value is not the same pip value that you find on currencies. Hence, even if you are trading, be careful of the lot size that you're using. So we just want to go on a 15 minutes and get to understand that, the structure, and we trade according to the structure. So we can definitely see that was a support. That is the higher high that the market has created. We get another high. So we want to look for when the market is breaking higher highs. So this is the higher high that the market had broken. Okay. So we clearly see it breaking, creating a new high. You will mark that for another trade, and you want to wait for them to come back and pull back to those levels. So come back and pull back to this higher high that will now allow you to get a beautiful entry to the upside. So as you can see, you're buying when the market is low. So yes, you had missed this point, but now you're getting when the market was low again. The very same thing. You want to just trade with the trend, understand what's happening, and we can clearly see here again. We got this previous higher high. Okay, I'm not going to use a complex one. I'm just going to use this one here that is quite close. Okay, let's go. So we can definitely see the market creating this high. Remember, so this may look like it's a selling market because of what it has done. It was just a ranging market. Okay, it was just a ranging market. So, but you don't want to sell because you're just seeing this that is just playing around in that. You want to trade with the trend. So looking at this higher high that the market had created, we just mark it. The market breaks it. So clearly the market breaks it, comes back to retest on that, and you get a beautiful entry. The very same thing here. We've got this higher high. The market breaks it. Let me just come back to it. The market breaks it, comes back, weak rejection, and you're getting beautiful buys. The very same thing here. That's what happens. You get beautiful entries. Okay, so that's what we want to say, that you're trading with structure. But a lot of people have taught this. So what makes this video different from the other videos? A lot of people have taught them this. I've taught them in countless videos. So many of the videos, you can look at them, I have taught this. But I've not taught an easier way. So I want to introduce the moving average. We're going to be calling it the EMA, the exponential moving averages. It's been a long time not using indicators. I don't recommend using indicators as a price action trader because it makes you dependent on that moving average. Okay, but you want to be an independent trader. So this, what it's going to be doing, you know, when a child is starting off and you bought them this bicycle, they have those other two wheels on the side. That makes it a three-wheel or a four-wheel at the back, or a three-wheel, yeah, three-wheel at the back, one wheel in front. That helps them because they haven't yet got balance. That's the very same thing that I'm doing here. You haven't gotten the hang of trading with the trading structure. Therefore, we are suggesting, or we are giving you the moving average that's really going to allow you to just, I'm just going to make it black. We can make it any color, it doesn't really matter, as long as it's just visible. Okay, so the length here should be 200 because this shows us the overall trend. Okay, so it's just going to be showing you when to take trades. It's just going to be giving you confidence even when you're trading this market. So we're just going to go back to the 1 hour time frame and just show you examples. Each and every time, obviously, when the market crosses this moving average and you combining it with the break and retest, it can give you a high confluent, a high probability trade. As you can see, the market had broken this higher high right here. Let me just go back. The market had broken this higher high, comes back to retest. Immediately when it retests, the market is also giving you another confluence here to say, I'm supporting the market and you got to trade to the upside. I want to show you another example. I believe this is going to be helping a lot of people, especially look at that when you're trading with the trend. I'm just going to take this example here. The market created this lower low. Okay. Market creates that lower low, breaks it, comes back to retest. Maybe when it retests on that, you can definitely see the market pushing all the way down, and even the moving average showing you that it's supporting that whole movement. So this is just something that you may use as a beginner. You can use it on any time frame. I just prefer trading the smaller time frames. Also, it's quite very powerful. You know, identify the trend. It's going to help you a lot. As you can see, this was a selling market over here, and we can definitely see the structure. We've got that higher high, lower low, got the lower high. So we can definitely see, let me just use a different color. Can definitely see when the market has broken this lower low. Okay, so obviously this was the whole lower low area that the market had broke. Right here, it breaks that, comes back to retest, and even the moving average is showing you confluence. Okay, again, you got this. Let's go ahead. You got this lower low that the market had created at this point. Just use a different color. At this point, so it breaks it, comes back to retest, and when it retests with a weak rejection, as soon as that candlestick closes, even the moving average is showing you confluence to push to the downside. So giving you more confidence to be trading this market. Again, when the market starts changing direction, it crosses over and the market is above. As long as it's trading below, that means that you're still in a downtrend. If it's trading above, that means you're in an uptrend. So let me just go back and see if I've covered. So I've taught you how to identify the structure, you know, using a line chart. That's quite easy. You know, set them on a 1 hour time frame, my support, my resistance, identify the trend and trade with the trend. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Second thing, I've taught you how to draw structure, you know, using that line chart and also identifying the higher highs, highlighting them when the market is broken. That's how you're trading. So we've taught you how to trade structure. Then the next thing, I've taught you to use this EMA or this moving average that will give you confidence. But over time, you gotta let it go. As soon as you know you can trade the market on your own as pure price action. So you gotta let it go. Again, there's another beautiful example right here that I'm seeing where the market had crossed this moving average and the market started to rally all the way up. I was just seeing it as I'm speaking. Again, this will help you to get high accuracy trades, especially as a beginner, especially even those who are just moving from currencies to Nasdaq. This is a beautiful way to start, developing confidence as you still back testing, as you still mastering Nasdaq. It's gonna give you some good nuggets in the market. So I just hope that this video blessed you. As I said at the beginning, if you feel like this video was completely useless to you, especially as a beginner, especially if you didn't know what I was talking about, please dislike. But if it was the other way around, that it added value to your trading life, especially you now know how to trade Nasdaq, I've given you a few tips, you've grabbed a few things, please like. And so many of you are searching, you're just taking, but you're not supporting. And by you not supporting, other people are missing out. So please like, subscribe, share this with 2 more friends so that we can grow this channel at least to 10,000. Please, please, please. So anyway, I'm signing out. I hope this video really blessed you.